Hello, everyone. It is Thursday, February 5th, 2026. Thank you for coming along on another daily drive and talk, I guess, adventure, whatever you want to call it. Thank you for watching, whether you're on your couch, watching on TV, on your phone, on your computer, on your tablet, or your gaming system. Wherever you're watching me, thank you so much. Today, I am not going to have you there the entire time. We're going on a little mini adventure. If you remember, if you recall, those of you that watched it, the other day I was complaining about office meetings and how much I don't like all the corporate speak and hey, just get to the point and then let us be on our way and let us do our jobs. And I had to get out of the place where I work just to drive around and, de-energize, or whatever you want to call it, I guess. Reset the batteries, I guess you would say. Anyway, I went by a location that had what I would call, I guess, an interpretive sign that you typically see if you're near like a wildlife area or protected area or a historic area or something like that. And I was kind of curious. I didn't stop because I was a little worried about getting stuck and there was someone else there. Well, today I'm going to go back, take a look at what that interpretive sign said and what that whole area is all about. I an say that I will go back any trails or anything like that, but on this particular road, I know there was an iron melting or smelting or whatever you want to call it, furnace at one time. It's not. I don't think it was in that particular location. And I also believe that there's nothing left of said furnace. The furnace was used way back in the 1800s. I don't think there's anything left. But anyways, I'm actually driving along the run, the waterway, where I believe said furnace was sitting. And this area was a little bit off of that beaten path, a little bit away from the furnace. In fact, right there, I think, is where the furnace probably was, where I think it was, in the location right there. There is a deer. Man, too bad I have you guys down there. I wish I could have shown you that. Anyway, this interpretive signage is at a different location than where I believe the furnace is. So at best it's a furnace, historic marker. At worst it is just something explaining the natural habitat type deal, like what the habitat is there, what they're doing there. They're probably preserving something, plants, animal related, something like that, which isn't bad. I'm just saying that's the worst case scenario. And then, the medium case scenario is, I know this is still in the general area where that really old archaeological dig, that place, that 10,000-year-old quarry was. And this is fairly local to that. It's not too far away. So, like I said, I don't think that this is going to be the place of the furnace, per se. There were two locations that I think the furnace could have been. I'm looking at the second location that I think it might have been. And I actually believe this is a stronger candidate here where I'm looking. That might be in a future vlog. Anyways, we're trying to get to the interpretive sign, and I will take you out of your cradle behind my steering wheel. That could have been right there. Might have been a I don't know. I don't know where this furnace was, and there's no real good specific location marking it. Maybe in the Historic Society it might have some general idea or direction. I don't know. I don't typically like going into those places. I like to discover things on my own, but sometimes it's okay to get a little help discovering things. So here we go. I'm on this road that I was at the other day, and I'm trying to get to the point, to the pull-off where that place was. I believe there are trails or something there. I'm not exactly sure. Again, I'm not sure. I've only seen it once, so I'm not exactly sure where it's at. There are a lot of amazing old bridges on this road, like really old bridges. And man, I wish I could cross those bridges. Yeah, I think this is it here, but I'm not sure. Yes, it is. This is it here. This is like a park. Okay, it says Spring Creek. Okay, I'll take you out here. Take a look at this, because I am kind of curious. It's very interesting. A little interesting. All right, there you are. I'll put you in a little more comfortable position there, in a little cradle. I'm gonna carry you around. Let's go check this thing out. Okay, Spring Creek Canyon Trail, Phase 1, Benner Township. Interesting. So this is the way to a canyon. It's a well-worn path. A lot of people walk here apparently. Slopes less than 5% except as noted. Steep slopes 10% in 0.1 mile. Length of steep slope. So there's a trail, an 8-foot wide trail. Surface aggregate, I don't know what that is. I guess that's stone. And there's an interesting bench up here. There's one trail, must go up by a canyon. It goes by the waterway up there. And then there's a sign here. This is the sign that I saw that I mentioned. It just gives tips on hiking. Talks about what's up here. And again, our friends at the Clearwater Conservancy, the same people that were involved in the preservation of Scotia and Toe Hill, created the maps for it. Just talking about different outdoor programs in the hiking here. And up there, look at that bench. The bench has been decorated with different artwork. That is not graffiti. That looks very much on purpose. Looks like by children. No motor vehicles up here, it says. No motor vehicles. What's this? Spring Creek Canyon Trail. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I don't want to walk in this snow. So I'm gonna extend you guys out on this pole and tell me what it says. Go ahead and read it. Tell me what it says. Please. Looks like something about fly fishing and some of the animals involved here that are here. Okay. All right. Thanks for doing that for me. I know you didn't have long to read it, but you probably got the gist. So yeah, it's a lot of woodland here, very forested. See animal tracks, see human tracks. And so there's a canyon trail that goes up there with slopes, all kind of slopes. Well, when it gets nicer out, we're coming back. We will come back and check this trail out. Thank you for humoring me on this little trip. I just wanted to see what that actually said on that interpretive signing that I saw over there, or what I would call interpretive signage. I'll put you back in the cradle here so I can talk to y'all. Yeah, I was just always looking for places to go and things to do, to take you guys with. Man, this parking lot's it's not well maintained. But that's okay. The old Subaru, the old Outback. There's no knife in this Outback. If you get that, you're probably a Gen Xer. Yeah, so, okay, nothing about, it was kind of what I thought it would be, which was just information on whatever they were doing back there, the trail, the nature thing, and that's exactly what we got there. And that's okay. I was just curious, and I love the fact that it's like a canyon trail. I can't imagine what those views are probably like. So at some point I'll be going back there on a little hikey-do and bring that to you guys. You guys will, I'm not gonna bring it to you. You're gonna come along, and hopefully we'll get some good views out of that. Be able to see for a couple miles maybe. I don't know. I mean, these canyons don't look too steep along this area I'm at, but I don't know, maybe they are. That should be fun. But man, we got a ways to go before this snow melts. It hasn't, I don't think it's melted at all since it came down. But yeah, okay, there's that other area. Yeah, I wish I could have shown you the deer that I saw on the way here. They were along the road. I would have asked them how they were doing. Alright, so I think that should probably do it for this one today. I sure do appreciate you coming along on this short little adventure. I know you're just humoring me. I was just trying to check out the little signage I went by the other day. And not exactly an exciting adventure. Thanks for helping me with that sign there. And that should be it. All right, folks. Again, I sure do appreciate you. And we take you out now with our normal. Let's see, up here is where those deer were. Let's see if I can see them. The deer were right along here. They're right down in here. Nope, don't see them. Nope. Oh well. That kind of stinks. I think someone must have drove them away. All right, folks. Dreams, grass, churros. We'll see you tomorrow.